welcome to Weekends with Whitney. Thanks for spending your first Sunday of spring here with us. Coming up on this morning's show, Camp BowWow. A new place in Baton Rouge where your furry four-legged friends get to make new friends, play, and have some mental stimulation away from home. And you get to watch it all from your cell phone or computer. We'll show you why this is the fastest growing in the U.S. and a model for all others across the country. Also on this morning's show, if your pet has ever gone missing, you know the agony of trying to find it. Meet the ladies who are reuniting pets with their owners with an impressive success rate, all with the help of Facebook. Plus, we head into the kitchen with Chef Harrison Decker to make eggplant Napoleon. And spring is here, time for a quick garden makeover. We'll show you easy steps to make a colorful splash. Also, taking some of the drudgery out of exercising, some fun new ways to get more cardio. But first, daycare goes to the dogs. You'll hardly believe what's now available for your pooch. It certainly had my jaw dropping. Welcome to Camp BowWow, where there's definitely a wow factor. It's a place where owners are referred to as parents, their pets as their furry children, and a 7-foot dog waves good morning. It's a premier doggy daycare. In this 14,000-foot facility, your pooch gets indoor and outdoor play areas, pup pools, play equipment, certified camp counselors,
Sits. Yes.
even certified training if you want, all to ensure a doggone good day. Owner Drew Detlefs.
I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I said if I'm going to do it, I want to do it big, I want to do it right, and I want it to be something that Baton Rouge hasn't had.
Piper is one of today's campers. She's still just a puppy. Owner Fran Gaucher brings her here 3 times a week for training and socialization.
I mean, the biggest thing with her was that we knew with this breed we wanted her to be socialized and trained and, you know, have a lot of interaction with other puppies too.
Patrick Ransom has been training dogs for 15 years.
Sit. Stay.
He's been at Camp BowWow since the doors opened. He loves everything about its philosophy.
Yes. Good boy.
The idea that Baton Rouge has a place where your dog can get this mental stimulation, physical exercise, and socialization is incredible.
Overall, it's for the dogs to come here and be happy and healthy. That's what it's about. Happy, healthy pets, happy, healthy parents.
Today, 125 dogs are here. Some will spend the night, but the majority are here for a day of fun. These camp counselors ensure it's also a safe one. They're even certified in CPR for dogs.
They're trained to be lifeguards. And so they're certified in CPR and first aid of pets, and they know exactly what to do if an incident does happen.
But incidents are rare because to go to camp, every dog must first go through a screening test.
But if there's any aggression shown at all, we cannot at all accept the dog. So we have a huge responsibility because this is their children that we're taking care of.
You can see that care on your cell phone or computer via their 31 camp cameras.
You know what's going on. It's not like you have to guess, is my dog having fun? Is my dog having a good time at camp today? You see them on camera and you know what they're doing.
The attention to detail here is impressive. So what are these?
So these are our cabins. They are only in here when they eat or sleep, or if they're in a timeout, or if the parents are suggesting a nap in the middle of the day. It's very detailed. We have their picture of them. We have all the stuff that they came in with, whether they can get a campfire treat, which I'll show you in a little while, and exactly how much they eat when they eat it. So when they pick up, we know exactly if there's something wrong or anything like that. We know it's very, very detailed.
Wow.
And the parents can bring whatever they want for them. That's their bed and blanket that's on top of our cot, but we provide cots, blankets, fleeces, anything that's comfortable for them.
Even the doors are dog-proof, so, you know, the little escape artist can't get out. Now, we're getting ready to walk over here, and it's going to get a little bit louder because, of course, I'm new, and so, well, I guess they all want to greet me. Here are the Foreplay Yards where they'll spend most of their day. They're separated by size. The big dogs have 2 of the 4 areas, so the counselors can balance out the energy levels. Our presence certainly brings that energy level up. It's normally pretty quiet back here. Now that Kim's going in, they're doggone excited.
Covered our outdoor play yards, so when it's pouring down rain or just bad weather in general, the dogs can still go outside and enjoy it. I have a huge fan out there for when it's super hot in the summer, so even the short-snouted dogs can go out and not overheat. And it's a special canine turf out there that we put, so it's kind of like grass, but it's even softer. They don't tear it up. And it's got a water system that shoots underneath it, so when they go to the bathroom, it flushes it all through the trench drain. And we have puppy pools for them to play in. It's a lot of fun. That's what it's all about. You know, they come here to have a good time, and that's what they do. And if for some reason a dog's having a bad day and it isn't really into camp, we let the parents know. We say, hey, you know, Bella's not having a good time here today. Maybe you might want to come pick her up, or we can just put her in the cabin for you and whenever you're ready.
Everything, even down to their food, is meticulously calculated. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner if they want, when they've eaten, how much they've eaten, and if they have a food that needs to be refrigerated, it's just right here too. They'll even hand feed your furry child if you want. Pampering knows no limits here. If you want your pet to have the luxury of a suite, here it is. They get their own heating and cooling system. You get a 24-hour camera with night vision, so you can even watch your pet sleep at night if you'd like. They get their very own TV, which of course is turned on to Animal Planet. And you get the choice. Would your dog like to sleep with the TV on or the TV off? They can do it either way.
It's like, you know, better than camps most kids go to.
And like every good camp, there are campfire treats. And here at Camp BowWow, you get Kongs filled with peanut butter and a little treat inside, based, of course, upon the size of the dog. So about 8 o'clock at night, this is their pacifier, you know, so to speak. By 8:30 or 9, it's lights out.
Such a fun business. Yeah. It is. It's such a serious business at the same time, but it's so much fun because it's so rewarding to see the dogs having so much fun. And some of these dogs come in here are dogs that they don't seem too happy. Some of them, you know, and then after they've been to camp a couple days, they're just totally different dogs. They're the happiest dog.
Camp BowWow is located right near Women's Hospital. It's the fastest growing one in the country and a model now for all others to follow. The demand is so great, Drew's now looking into opening 1 or even 2 more locations in our area.
It is a break for me. It's like mommy's day out, but for the dog too.
It solves a lot of problems that people might be having with their dogs at home.
Excessive chewing.
The separation anxiety, things like that. When they come here, all that, I mean, they get all that energy out. They get, you know, and so when they go home, they're just, I love hearing the stories of the parents saying, my dog is such a better dog, so much happier.
For a full list of their prices and services, head to their website, campbowwow.com. Still to come, a quick, easy spring yard makeover. We'll show you easy steps to make a colorful splash. And now that the weather's warming up, some fun ways to shed any of those pounds you may have packed on this winter. And if you have pets or have ever found a stray, this page is a must. How the ladies who started it are able to reunite owners with their pets at impressive rates. Stay with us. Coming up next, we are sizzling in the kitchen at the Little Village on Airline. Find out what's on the menu right after this.
Maggio, the only way to go. Maggio Buick GMC, your satisfaction's our specialty. We really deliver on Falls River, here in New Roads. Small town atmosphere, legendary service for over 60 years. Maggio, the only way to go. The only way to go, that's Maggio.
Welcome back back to Weekends with Whitney. We are in the kitchen at Little Village Airline with Chef Harrison Decker.
Yes.
And we are going to do a fried eggplant dish today.
Our eggplant Napoleon stack. Sticking with the seafood theme for Lent. You know, a lot of Catholics out there not eating meat. We start off with our fried eggplant discs,
Okay.
breaded in Italian breadcrumbs. And right here, I've already fried some Louisiana crawfish tails that goes on top of that.
Oh, so glad it's here again.
Oh yeah, definitely. Then we have lobster cream sauce, which is what the Napoleon is topped with. I already have it warmed up. It's just pretty much a bechamel with the lobster stock. Delicious stuff.
Yeah, delicious
wow.
stuff. Are you all doing, you said we do have lobster night here. Are you all bringing that back? Or?
We actually already brought it back every Wednesday night from 5 o'clock till we close, 10 o'clock.
Is it all you can eat lobster still?
We changed it. It's not all you can eat. It's a limit of 3, but we found 95% of the guests don't eat more than 3, so everybody's been happy with it so far.
Oh yeah, eating 3 lobster tails because they're huge. It's really
Oh, yeah.
hard.
They're £1.5 live Maine lobsters.
Great. Okay, I'll see you soon on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah. Wow.
How long do we fry those? And if I'm at home, what, 350 or?
350, 350 degrees, about a minute or 2, and then flip them over. They float, so flip them over so they can get the nice even fried on each side.
Okay.
About a minute and a half, 2 minutes on each side. The stuffing we use is a crawfish, shrimp, and jumbo lump crab meat stuffing.
Oh, gosh, could you put anything more delicious in there?
It's got a lot of seafood in it.
Yeah. So everyone's trying to get more seafood, obviously, because of Lent, but there's no reason why you should have to sacrifice on taste.
Yeah, no, definitely not. It's definitely a rich dish.
Yeah. Catholics in Louisiana have it better than anywhere else.
For sure.
All right, so now it's time to assemble, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Time to build it. Start off with one of the eggplant discs. Some of our seafood stuffing.
You put breadcrumbs in yours?
We do thicken it with breadcrumbs, yes.
Okay.
It's also a cream sherry based stuffing. So it's got a little sweetness to it. Build our tower. Top it off with the eggplant. And then our fried crawfish tails. And then the lobster cream sauce over the top.
Gosh, it smells delicious. Ah, yum. So you could share this as an appetizer with some people or just have it all to yourself as an entree.
It'll definitely fill you up. Like I said, perfect for Lent time.
Yes. Oh, I have a fork on standby. Can't wait to dig into this. Oh, gotta have this recipe.
Health food.
Or just come and let it make it for you. But this is marvelous.
Thank you, thank you.
Harrison, thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Still to come, a quick, easy spring yard makeover. We'll show you easy steps to make a colorful splash. And now that the weather's warming up, some fun ways to shed any of those pounds you may have packed on this winter. And if you have pets or have ever found a stray, this page is a must. How the ladies who started it are able to reunite owners with their pets at impressive rates. Discover your art of living at Dixon Smith Interiors. With 10,000 square feet of inspired interiors, it's easy to bring beauty home. Create a unique interior that reflects your exterior. Translate what you love into where you live. For 60 years, Dixon Smith has refined the art of style, space, and comfort. You're a work of art. Your home should be too. Embrace your art of living at Dixon Smith Interiors in the heart of Baton Rouge. Discover Dixon. Atlas Foundation Repair, fixing your foundation problems for more than 30 years while preserving and protecting your trees. This segment brought to you by our friends at Wayne Stabler Companies. Welcome back to Weekends with Whitney. Pets go missing daily. And if you've ever had to search for one, you know it is exhaustive physically and mentally. But now there's a place to go to improve your chances of finding your pet tenfold. 4-year-old Meech is a huge part of Jana and Jaden's life. Meech went missing the night after Thanksgiving. A piece of their heart went with him.
And I cried and cried.
After searching all nearby neighborhoods until 2 a.m., Jana's next stop was the Facebook page of Lost Pets Baton Rouge. Once posted, the leads started coming in. She had an army of people to help she didn't even know.
I had random people saying, come bring me some flyers, I'll put them up in my neighborhood. I had people like texting me saying, I don't know you, but don't give up. Like someone sent me a prayer of the lost pets, so I started saying that every night.
The page was started 3 years ago. They combined several other small lost pet pages to create one bigger central location. Although they're all volunteers, they run it like a business.
We pretty much watch our page 16 to 18 hours a day, seeing what the posts are. We're very focused on just lost and found pets in Baton Rouge. Wherever animal control services is what we consider our boundaries. And we check Craigslist ads, we check Fido Finder, we look online in the newspaper and in the hard copy to see if anybody's posting any lost or found pets that we can help reunite.
They were even able to reunite a dog lost here, but transported 1,000 miles away. The truck driver's wife found the Lost Pets of Baton Rouge page.
And she found the Lost Pets page and saw the dog, okay? And she called the owner and he said, no, I don't think you have my dog, not up there. And then when she told the whole story, that was it. So the rescue group up there got together donations and everything and drove the dog back home to him.
They have an impressive success rate. Nearly 75% of all cats and dogs posted on their site are reunited with their owners. For some, it only takes hours. Others, days, months, even years. Jana followed every lead across Baton Rouge for 6 agonizing weeks.
I mean, any hope of anything, I'm like, for real, where?
But she knew the Lost Pets page was getting the word out.
I had so many random people come up to me and they're like, are you the one with the, because they would come to the restaurant, are you the one with the dog? And I cried and cried.
But it seemed she was always one step behind Meech. Then came another tip from a follower of the Lost Pets page.
I had someone message me and she said, I'm passing on Spanish Town Road and there's a vacant lot and I think I may have just seen him.
It was him.
And so on my way to work, I went swing by and I was carrying the bag of food and I walked up to that bull and he just like slowly creeps out of the woods. And I remember I just dropped it. I'm like, is this real? Is this real life? Oh yeah, scene from a Lifetime movie. Oh. Crying my eyes out. So I called Allison and we cried on the phone forever.
I know how I would feel if one of my dogs went missing.
For 8-year-old Jaden, it was an answered prayer.
I was so happy.
Cheryl says time is critical when your pet is missing. Act fast.
First thing I'd do is I would, do my quick search. And then again, of course, then I would go put up flyers, post on the Lost Pets page, everywhere. Notify the shelter with a picture of my dog if it comes in, where it was lost, when it went, the time it went missing, where.
Allison says if your pet's missing for more than 24 hours, go to the animal shelter in person.
There's no replacing putting eyes on every dog yourself or cat, rather than relying on the staff or other volunteers to look for possibly your black lab mix. You know, unless it's a Pyrenees or a purebred dog that would definitely stick out, that you need to go look yourself.
Depending on how crowded the animal shelter is, unclaimed animals could be euthanized as soon as 3 days after they arrive. By law, every pet is required to wear a collar with their rabies tag, but sometimes the tags come off. So Allison has a simple solution.
Take a Sharpie, write your phone number on the cat or the dog's collar, and your dog or cat is less likely to go to the shelter.
But the most critical thing Allison says you can do is have your pet microchipped. It only costs about $50. And if you find a lost pet, take it to the nearest veterinarian.
We're trying to train people that the first thing we do is ask them to take the pet to a vet to get microchip scanned. They do it at no cost.
Cheryl warns, if you use Craigslist to post a lost or found pet, do not include a picture.
Craigslist is a little scary. Dog fighters cruise Craigslist looking for dogs.
Oh, no.
And they could claim that that was their dog. That's why we're real careful to tell people to require proof. And I'll always leave out some identifying information.
Okay.
You know, the dog has a spot on its foot, you know, that the owner would have to tell you is there. You know, leave out identifying information, but yeah, don't put a picture on there.
Okay. There are dozens more valuable tips and resources on the Lost Pets page, whether you found or lost a pet.
I love the page, and it made me want to help after I had all these people looking out for him.
Even if your pet's been missing months, Allison says, don't give up hope.
It's never too late, never too late.
You'll find similar Facebook pages for nearly all of our nearby towns and communities. So whether you lose a pet or you find a stray, make sure that the Lost Pet Pages is one of your first online stops. And still to come, spring is here, time to spruce up your garden. Kim shows us how to make a big, easy, colorful splash in a small space, and some fun ways to get moving this spring and shed some of that winter weight we may have gained at the same time. Discover your art of living at Dixon Smith Interiors. With 10,000 square feet of inspired interiors, it's easy to bring beauty home. Create a unique interior that reflects your exterior. Translate what you love into where you live. For 60 years, Dixon Smith has refined the art of style, space, and comfort. You're a work of art. Your home should be too. Embrace your art of living at Dixon Smith Interiors in the heart of Baton Rouge. Discover Dixon. Welcome back to Weekends with Whitney. Well, spring is here, time to break out the shorts and the t-shirts and get moving. Well, if exercise is something that maybe you just don't enjoy these days, maybe it's because you haven't found the right thing. Driving around LSU, you'll easily find a lot of people exercising. But the sight of this woman, not running, not skating, but sort of bouncing down the street, had me pulling over.
But people will stop me and ask me about them, and I said, I'll let them try them on. I just told him that a few minutes ago.
And before I knew it, Carrie Palisano's boots were jumping off her feet and onto mine. And it's not like we even knew each other. She lives in Fairhope, Alabama. There I was, putting my bare feet into a total stranger's sweaty exercise boots and excited about it. It's like a cross between ski boots and rollerblades, but with spring-like oval treads on the bottom.
It's easier to run than to stand still.
Okay, so I just run, like jog or whatever?
Just jog, yeah.
No special tricks,
No
like I'm not going to bust it?
No.
All right, here we go.
They're you.
I feel like a bunny rabbit.
Yeah. Just jogging them.
Oh, wow. I could be a runner with this. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
I told you, and you can feel it in your bottom.
Yes,
my bottom. These 50-year-old bottom.
It needs help. Lots of help. Gravity is not kind.
Is it easier than running?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could be a runner in these. I felt like I could run forever. And I hate running, unless it's after a yellow tennis ball. So that I enjoyed it shocked me. all that fun is contagious.
Awesome. You want to try it?
Uh-huh, I do.
Oh, good. So I grab the camera and Kim gets booted up. Carrie says she's had these for more than 4 years and exercises in them all the time.
This lady in Fairhope teaches a class on aerobics and running, you know, and it looked like fun. Everybody was laughing and having a good time. And I thought, wait a second, they're having fun without me. I need to get involved.
Carrie calls it low impact exercise with a high fun factor. It's helped her lose weight, gain muscle, and stay injury free. Kim hasn't run or really even exercised much in 3 years because of a serious ankle injury. Doctors had to surgically implant a steel rod, a steel plate, and 7 steel screws.
How you feel? I feel bouncy, like a kangaroo.
In fact, they're called Kangoo jump boots.
Well, I look hilarious, right?
Well, you look 7 feet tall.
I feel 7 feet tall.
How's it feel on your knees?
No problem.
And your back?
No problem, no jarring, no. The ankles feel good. You know, I've broken my ankle, so.
Oh, wow.
You'd never know it.
No pain, but she can feel them working.
It's working my bottom, and definitely my calves, and my quads, and my lungs.
Yeah. If your yard is anything like mine, it looks like a floral graveyard. Time to add some color back into this picture. Well, Kim was in the same predicament this week, so she took a small space and turned it from barren to beautiful. Here's a time lapse of how she did it. Discover your art of living at Dixon Smith Interiors. With 10,000 square feet of inspired interiors, it's easy to bring beauty home. Create a unique interior that reflects your exterior. Translate what you love into where you live. For 60 years, Dixon Smith has refined the art of style, space, and comfort. You're a work of art. Your home should be too. Embrace your art of living at Dixon Smith Interiors in the heart of Baton Rouge. Discover Dixon.